I had the most terrible dream. It was like a nightmare. It wasn't all bad. It went in and out of good and wretched and dark and light, evil and love. I was reading over my script and thinking about Bonhoeffer and some of the things he said and wrote. And then Hitler arrived, and then Anton and I were discussing why.
Who is the deadliest monster? Who is the deadliest one? Is it the monster created by Frankenstein, or the one that Jekyll Hyde?
A brave man's blood is the best thing in all of the world when she is in trouble. God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and love and self-control.
If you aren't for me, then you will die. Trust me once, and you'll be hanged.
I only stand with the God on high. I'm not afraid of death, I'm not afraid. Silence in the face of evil is itself evil. Not to act is to act. We will all stand before the same judge, give account for how we chose to live. I choose justice and love. I choose Christ, I choose love. Is there not a cause for love or for justice? Let love's light pierce the darkness. Let love's light pierce the darkness. Maria, I have no regrets, though I will be hanged on Hitler's twisted cross. Time on earth is but a vapor. Learn to love and live what is true. All of heaven waits for you.
I will keep the faith, I will spread his grace. There is no other cure. Let love's light shine through.
Anton, have you no answer for this? Why does God allow a Hitler to exist? Why sit back and watch all of the suffering? Evil could be stopped, the monster could be crossed.
Is there a Redeemer? Is there a Deliverer? Is God a God of love? Explain the God of love.
First, if you believe God should wipe evil men from the earth, who shall he spare? Your father told you that as his family attended church when he was a child in Germany, the trainloads of Jews would pass by on their way to the death camps. And so your family sang their hymns louder and louder until they could no longer hear the train. They did not speak out or stand against the atrocities and injustice. Is that not evil in itself? But Sam, you were wrong to believe that evil is caused by religion. Religious people may do evil things, but evil is caused by godlessness. The two other worst genocides of the 20th century, where 60 million people were slaughtered, were wrought by secular, atheistic governments, not religion.
Why doesn't the good God destroy the worst of them?
The answer is hard to understand. The Hitlers and Stalins of this world come to be as they are shaped by others. Parents, leaders, friends, philosophers, authors and artists choosing a wicked way of thinking, believing, feeling and acting, and the result is evil. God would have to violate the free will of all men, controlling our every move and forcing us to love. But then we would lose our free will and become machines. With this great gift comes the greatest possible calamity if we choose to violate it. My understanding of this truth, along with the vital component of grace, became clearer through the stories of my grandparents. Poland was leveled to the ground. 3 million Jews from Poland, plus 3 million more, mostly Christians, were systematically killed in the Holocaust. My grandmother and her twin sister at age 10 were part of the Nazis' sick medical experiments. My grandfather was forced to watch as his parents were beaten to death, along with other family members. Other siblings were later sent to the gas chamber. Their 9 months in Auschwitz is all horror. 2 generations later, I chose to be a victim and denounced God entirely. One day, my grandparents sat our family down and shared with us these words. You don't have to carry our pain. You deserve to live free of it. They spoke of the healing and power of grace and forgiveness. They spoke of a constant, an ethic that comes straight from God. If we don't have hope, there's no reason for tomorrow. Grace brings hope and healing for all. Sam's father paints his paintings to make sure no one forgets these horrors. But they don't offer hope. They don't give a solution.
Don't live a life with regrets. You will be hanged on a twisted cross. Time on earth is but a vapor. Learn to love and live what is true. All of heaven waits for you. I will keep the faith. I will spread His grace. There is no